Hello again. Or I'm going to be cheeky because he did say he'd like to see videos where it's done. Hello world. If I might have to do a sneaky link now just to a certain Mr. Judd. If you haven't seen his video this week, it's quite funny. And I think I've just done what he's asked. And in my own style, evening, how's it all going? Right, so I'm powering through these readings at the moment. Okay, I'm happy now. So, getting ready to do another read. Another friend. Two colour on the her favourite colour's green, so the dragon blood stone is coming out. There we go, look at it, beautiful, really accurate, that one. Looks like I've been bashing it around though. And I'm pulling out again the very small tiger's eye, which is another one that she said she liked. So, I'm going to use the two decks. I've got Celtic Magic Oracle cards, which I feel will be appropriate. And then we've also got the Elemental Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Okay, so let's clear the decks. I've checked which pendulum wants to read what. So, which one wants to go first? Do you want to go first? Okay, you want to go first. There you go. I could have checked the other one. It probably said it wanted to go first as well, but we shall go with the Elemental Oracle first, and we'll see what comes out on this. Okay, get that out of the way for a sec. Hopefully without dropping them. Okay, I'll put, just going to put the cover up there so it's out of the way. No glowy blue light today, it ran out, so I need to charge stuff up. Okay, we've survived another week, thank God. Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's very close, but Friday comes a lot faster these days, unfortunately. So does world events that you just don't want to hear about. Right, okay, let's go for it. Let's see what the cards have to say. What message do you have? What message? Okay. I always get a bit nervous when she does this. Just checking I've got on that right, yep. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm just going to do two sets. Honestly, I am going to have to buy a bigger desk. Oh. Did you see it? Right. Which one did you say no to? No. That was a yes. And that one was... again! Occasionally these do it. It's very funny. My tell, if you haven't already guessed, is if it goes in a line, it's no. If it circles, it's a yes. All right. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm putting these two up there. I'm going to give the pendulum a bit of time, thinking time, because I think, if I'm right, I've got 6 cards here, so I can get these down. Right, go for it. What's the message? Right, we're going to try and see. Now, it could be that there was one card and it didn't like the other. We'll see what it says. So that's no. Oh, hold on. That's a yes. No. Okay, there we go. So we've got 4 cards. Let's see. I'm going to see if there is an order to them. Is there an order? Read as is. Okay, we're reading as is then. Right, off we go. Ooh. Wow. So, here we go. Okay, so the first card out is the soul, passion. What makes you tick? What makes you get out of bed in the morning? Great. Next card. Attraction, magnetism. I love that it's pulled out a bit of the cosmos. Again, there's a strong interest in the astrology. In fact, it could be a magnetic pull to astrology that she's feeling. All right, okay. Discipline and time. Sometimes we feel time runs away with us. If we're not focused, we lose time. Maybe it is a case, it is the time. Let's get that discipline going. Right, and then the final one, again, beautiful depiction of the aurora borealis and the stars and the constellations, which again I find really interesting that it comes out. And that's expansion and north. Okay, so let's start reading and seeing what this message is all about. So we got number 14. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Ooh, Jesus. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Alright, hold on. I need to be careful here. I need to... Shitting hell. Right, okay. No, get off the curtain. Get off the curtain. Make sure I'm not burning my hair. Right. Passion and smoky flames. Fucking hell. Pardon me French. Sorry, I do apologise if I swear. At this precise moment in time, I think it's actually quite called for. Right, okay. We'll get on to the reading in a mo. Okay, right. Turn me back and the whole place is almost going up in... I am... if any of you ever listen to The Cult, they do a fabulous song called Firewoman. That is me. Unfortunately, in a rather dangerous way, obviously. Should behave myself. Okay, don't even think I put that on, did I? Oh, who knows if that's working. Ugh. This is the problem. I should have got myself a little bit calmer. But I felt the pull to do this straight away as soon as I got in. Right, okay, let's get on with it without anything else trying to set fire to the place. Right, so number 14, passion, the soul. What is the spark that lights you up? The divine lives within you. Consider your motivations carefully. Know where your resistance lies. We all have more than one purpose in life, and having a passion makes us feel more alive. And the element it relates to is fire. As Minxie tries to set herself and the whole place on fire. I'm just checking that's out. Right, so 37, magnetism, attraction. Know your values and needs so you are more aware of what your true attractions are. Do not run with the herd. Notice what or who you attract. Is this your intent? There is always nemesis, opposite energy, to any endeavour you might take. This should not bother you as it is natural law. Okay, just checking there. I don't think there's anything else in there. And again, that one relates to Earth. Okay. And then we've got number 11, which is time. Oh, no, sorry, can't read. I need to get my eyes done. 41, time, discipline. Find out the causes of your procrastination or resistance. Do not miss your opportunities. Someone is wasting your time. Be aware of this. You have finite time on this planet, so use it well. And that is the element of air. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Oh well, okay. North is number 1. Expansion. Be guided, but do your research. Focus and honesty is needed to overcome obstacles. You know your true north, so be brave about the next steps. You may have a number of purposes in life, not just a single one. It is time for true adventure. Now, I did hope that that was going to be water because I thought it'd be quite funny for you to have a complete balance between the 4 elements. But you've gone for a bit of air again. But nothing wrong with that. So it's, you know, quite a nice little reading. So I think at the end of the day, it's definitely saying if you're passionate about something, go with it. Okay, I think whatever it is, you're being automatically pulled to it, and I do think it involves the astrology. Okay, you are very disciplined, you've got good knowledge. Maybe this is where the passion needs to come, to use that discipline to get it really nailed down, and then expand and go forward. And I'd say also help others with their knowledge, which you're already doing. I, for one, am benefiting from your extensive knowledge. I would also say, oh, look at this, she's burnt it again. I think when it comes to discipline and time, it's also saying, as I said, we've got a finite time on this planet. So why concentrate on things that happened in the past? I think this is a recurrent theme that comes up with quite a lot when I can get a sentence together. It just feels at the moment that we've all gone through hardships, negative situations. And again, what I'm getting from this is it's like, this is the time we draw the line in the sand. Obviously the new moon was 2 days ago. I think we might still be in the energy to do so. Let's just draw a line. Put that behind. This, especially with the draw to astrology, I'd say this is your time that is saying this is kind of like where you can really focus now. This is where you can turn your passion into something more than just a hobby. Really expand, really get into the nitty-gritty of it. We know there's a couple of the astrologers who are going to be doing courses, but also, you know, we're all together in the group, and maybe it's something that you can show us, and especially someone like me who always rebels against I'm not very disciplined. I could use some guidance, to be honest. Okay? Alright, let me just pick on these. These two came out, so I'm just going to check whether they're needed. Alright, give me 2 secs. Right, were these needed? Yeah, okay, so we got 2 cards already. Right, let's just pull. Hopefully the cards aren't... I'm not saying I'm doing a short reading, but I'm trying to get the cards to be... not go too nuts for you. Right. I think also, just what I'm getting is that this is the time for you to concentrate on yourself. Right. What do you need to know? What message do you want? Oh, don't do this. Okay. Right, let's see how many of these we can get out. Okay. I'm using the tiger's eye on these ones. What do we need to know? No, I've got a few more to go. Right, okay, we're getting there. What do you need to know? Okay. Right. Okay, there we go. So, this one we got our 5 cards. Okay. Any order? Oh, here we go. Anchor card. Okay, so 2 anchors at the top. Any order on these? No, okay, well that's good. Right, let's go for it. Let's see what these beautiful cards have to say. Dear Lord. Okay. I've done a couple of readings this week for a whole group of people. We're all in the same group. We're all studying astrology. Two of the cards from a previous reading have just come out again. So if you ever wanted a connection that us as a collective group were supposed to be together, I think this is it. Okay? So, now, you've heard what I said on these first ones. Okay? So, true path. Follow your true path. Trust the journey ahead. Now, ironically, I've just realised on this one, okay, standing stone, but what's in the middle? Your favourite coloured stone, your favourite colour green, there it is, standing out, just for you. Stability and endurance, stand firm in your convictions. And again, I think that goes down to, this is your time now. I'm not saying cut everyone out. I'm saying this is your time to concentrate on your passion. Now, as I said, right, I'm going to read the middle one first, okay? Now, this is a beautiful card. Elders' wisdom. Okay? Seek guidance from elders. Their experience is a beacon. I think this is you as well. This is not just you going out to gather the wisdom of others. This is you to share the wisdom and the knowledge that you have. And who are you going to be sharing it with? Right, okay, so this is it. This is it. Eternal knot. Okay? Eternal knot. You are interconnected. Strengthen bonds with those around you. This is the card that came out last week on the first reading that I did within the group. It's come out now, again, a week later. Really signifying the bonds that we have made between us. Okay? And then, again, this one, I think, again, it carries your character slightly. Silent stone. Strength in silence, let your presence speak. Now, I've been told if we can get away from fighting, jealousy, greed, if we can get away from that, we have the possibility for synchronization to take place. If you want to see synchronization happen, 2 cards from a reading I did a week ago for a person who is in the same group, and we get the same 2 cards out again. You see how I pick the cards? There is no manipulation in it. I don't even look at the cards when I'm pulling them unless they flip out. But you watch the video. Cards are down. I don't look at them. I use a pendulum to give me the message. And 2 cards that came out for the same person, for a person in the same group last week, came out again tonight. about. Again, as I said, I think this really relates to the inner strength, the inner power that you have behind that very calm, softly spoken exterior. Trust that the wisdom you have inside serves a purpose. Use it for your passion. Head for your true path. Okay. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.